My name is Carlo, and I am a director of Salesforce at a company called Weave Communication. My role at the company is in charge of Salesforce. Anything that is related to Salesforce, I have a team of like 11 people that I work with. And also I am in charge of all process for the companies around Salesforce, automation, implementation, and resource management too. 2 years ago, when I joined Weave, I had an org that was very poorly documented. I would say poorly, maybe no documentation at all. It was shooting at the dark to make any changes in the organization. I have to go talk to several stakeholders to identify who owns the field, who owns the processes, what those processes do. It was really a challenging time. It would extend a time of a simple change from anywhere between 1 day to about a week and a half, identifying who the stakeholders are for that field or a process before we may make change. Because the impact analysis that we need to do on the Salesforce org to make a change was really complicated. We were attracted by the Elements for very many reasons. The user interface, how it was easy to navigate, and how it brought out a lot of things from a graphical perspective. Because you'd see boring documents about, pages and pages of Google Docs and other stuff mentioning fields. Now you could actually document at the field level. And you could visually see what was being documented, who sees what, and how it pertains to each metadata that we use was far more superior to than having a plain document or Word document with some data in it. Elements is our main requirements repository and impact analysis tool for all of Salesforce at Weave. Anything that gets done in Salesforce, all gets documented in Elements. Whether through notes, adding documents, or adding URLs to a library of content that we want to show them for. And also it has been used as an impact analysis tool before we start a project, before you do an assessment on a particular change that needs to be done. From an impact analysis perspective, it has saved at least 2 days of a developer's time, admin time, to do the impact analysis. On the documentation side of things, it was a 100% improvement from a no documentation to a higher documentation. And also for future references, it saves a lot of time. I would say approximately about a day's time of running around people, finding who owns the field, to about no running around. It's all documented there. We could just go view it and ask the right questions to the right stakeholders. So overall, it has been a game changer. Here are some of my features that I love about Elements. The in-app documentation that is exposed to the Salesforce org through a purple icon, be it notes, be it Google Docs or Sesmic documentation, is phenomenal. The stakeholder analysis part on the top right section, which says you who's accountable for this field, who's accountable for this process, who's responsible to make changes, gives them a whole lot of insight for us. The team at Weave considers Element teams as part of their team. When the tough gets going for us, they are here to help us to figure and navigate and tell us how to do the right thing and what the right process should be. Challenges are inevitable, solutions are many, but Elements is a perfect one if your org lacks documentation, lacks impact analysis. Is phenomenal.